Alright. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unlock It 2.0. I am your host, Boy Sean, aka The Biggest. And we're back with another episode. And I got two lovely guests with me today. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Eunice.
And I'm Keisha.
Where y'all from?
The Bronx.
The Bronx? What part of the Bronx?
South Bronx.
Alright, so I hear that like the Bronx is like mad, like crazy. Like what you got to say about it? Is it like that or is it just perceived that way?
Everywhere is crazy, literally. But there's some nice parts of the Bronx though.
I've been to like Riverdale. Like that's a nice place.
Yeah, that
there's
part
nice
is
parts like Pelham, Williamsbridge.
So
it's nice too.
Okay, so it's just not like how they perceive it.
Everywhere is bad.
Okay.
Everywhere.
All right, cool. All right, I just want to thank you guys for coming on this episode with me on this podcast. So the first question I have is, do you think a relationship is bigger? Do you think a friendship is bigger than a relationship?
I don't know. That goes 50-50 because sometimes your friend's really been there. Like I'm gonna say, for example, for me, like my friend's been there for like my family when my stepfather passed away, from like birthdays, from seeing my family drift apart to coming back together. So sometimes your friend's really been there before your boyfriend, but then it's like there's some things that you can count on your boyfriend for that you can't count on your friend for.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's 50-50. Like
Yeah, I think it's 50.
Yeah, it depends. I would never try to put my friends and my boyfriend in the same category. Like,
okay.
But I would never try to put one in front of each other. It's like equal.
Okay.
Equal.
What you think?
Yeah, I think it's 50-50. I have a boyfriend currently, so I would say I try to maximize time with him, time with my friends, and like she said, it's different. Like we do different things with our friends than our boyfriend. So.
Yeah, I think that your friends are like your family. Like
Yeah.
your friends are like your family, so it's like when it comes down to like really like getting into like the deep end of like friendship and relationships, it's like most of my friends been there since I was young. So like it's like you a newcomer, you gotta I don't know. It's a newcomer, so
Like they just gotta learn you.
Yeah, they gotta like slow down.
Yeah.
Okay, but y'all girls be like, oh, that like why is like your homeboys like your like like your boyfriends? What y'all gonna say about that? Like
Okay, cause look, that's like if I tell my boyfriend to come outside and he rather chill with his friends, I just feel like that's no. Like why you wanna chill with your friends? Like what your
you
friends
think that's
doing?
weird?
Yes. What your friends doing for you that I'm not doing for you? Like,
Nah, I think when you with your bros, like when I'm with my friends, I feel like I'm like free. Like it's no limitations. Like it's just like yo, I'm free with my friends. I'm mad happy. Like I don't know. That's how.
But you see, like I'm different. I'm not the type of person to be like you gotta be with me all the time. You can be with your friends. 'Cause I want to be with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's us, like when I want you to be with me, like if it's something important, like whether if it's a date or I just want to hang with you, you gotta be with me. Like it's just time that you gotta like prioritize some things. Like some things gotta be, you know.
Okay.
You can't put. I feel like you cannot put the boys over the girl.
The boys over the girl.
Yeah, like.
Okay. I feel you with that.
That's like that question where they say, if your man just got shot, no, you better not go to. Listen, we not doing that because you would be a dumb today.
Oh nah.
Exactly.
You on that topic?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm in the hospital about to give birth. You about to go with your friend.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. That's your child though.
Okay, exactly. So
Yeah,
that's why they supposed to be there for their child. Your
Yeah.
friend, I think you about to see your child. You about to see your child. The first time you see your child, you could check on your friend after. I'm not saying never go to your friend.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
This is something you have to be here for because you never know what can happen while I'm giving birth.
Right.
That's a fact. Whew. Oh, Eunice, you was nervous. You soaking it. Alright, so here on Unlock It 2.0, I want y'all to say, so every episode I want y'all to say it with me, unlock it. So say it with me. Unlock it. 1, 2, 3. Unlock it. Hey. Alright, so on this podcast, I like to talk about things that you need to unlock within yourself. Like, so what is a personality trait or something that you need to work on within yourself that you feel like you're lacking, and I really want to unlock this and really stop lacking on it?
Okay, I think it would be confidence because, like, I don't know, that's something I struggle with a lot throughout my life, just being confident. Whether if I'm in school or if I'm with my friends, anything, just being confident, I've got to, like, fix that. That's something I gotta fix.
Okay.
For me, it's probably stepping outside the box, like not staying where I'm comfortable at, because I like to just do things where I'm comfortable instead of exploring.
So you like basically you're just used to what you're used to, and you don't wanna.
I don't like new things, so I gotta
Wow.
do new stuff. I don't know. It's just
That's like trying a new food, and it's like you just spent your money on it. Like you don't even like it.
Okay, so you like trying new food, like, and you don't.
Not that. I'm just saying, like as an example, that's like doing something that, like buying food. Like I'd rather someone buy the food for me because I don't want to spend my own money on it, and I don't even eat
Yeah,
it.
you don't like the food.
Yeah, it's like something like this.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, one thing I feel like I need to unlock is stop shutting down. So like I shut down and I don't want to talk no more.
Yeah.
Like I come to a point where I just don't want to talk, and I'll probably like what I do.
Push people away.
Yeah. So like I'll probably like push you away and like just not like I probably just give me like some time.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that because some people can't really express themselves. So I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. And when you do express yourself to people, it's like they're never gonna understand.
Yeah.
So it's like it's no point. Like
Yeah.
you just really gotta recollect your thoughts and think about everything.
Yeah, there's no way everybody gonna really understand you. It's like you gonna have to understand yourself. Like whatever you doing, just nobody really gonna understand what.
And it gets frustrating when you keep trying to like tell somebody and it's not clicking in their head.
Mhm.
It just stresses you out even more. So I definitely understand that because there's times where like I don't want to approach a situation because where is it really gonna go?
For me, it's the opposite. Like, say like something happens and then like we talk about it, then we forget about it. I'll bring it back up because I'm not over it. Because why would you do that? Like,
Oh, okay, so you like bringing stuff up like, all
yeah, I
right.
gotta work on that. But like, why did you do that in the first place?
Nah, yeah.
Mm.
You just can't. Sometimes you just stay dwelling on
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's like if I get into an argument with someone and it's like the similar situation, I'm gonna bring it up because why are you really like, doing this?
Constantly
Doing the same thing.
Whew. Y'all talking right now. Y'all not really nervous. I'm really.
She's sweating and stuff.
I'm happy about this. All right, so the next question I got is so there's this thing on social media, dating while broke. So people said that if you broke, you should date broke people. But if you like not broke, you should not like you should just stay to yourself. Like don't go out and date, don't go out and do stuff while you broke. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think like if you broke, do you think you should still go find love or just stay to yourself and go find that money?
Stay to yourself and go. Stay to yourself and go find that money. But say if you're in a situation where you was working and then something happened and now you broke.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the type of person to like help you find a job. Like there's plenty of ways to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to help you find a way.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a different story when you're not doing nothing and you're okay with being broke. Now that's a problem because I'm not gonna stay with no one that's okay with being broke. Like, I'm working a 9 to 5, doing ways to make money. I'm waxing and you're not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's something that everybody has. Something's good at. Like she braids. Like it's like she don't have to work, but she works to make extra money. So it's like you have to have like a ambition. You have like a motivation. If you don't have motivation, you're just not going.
You're just not gonna work.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get there. If like. Regardless if it's a job or not, like you just need motivation. If you don't have motivation or a strong head on your shoulders, you're not going too far.
That's a fact. I feel like that's a fact. I think that like you shouldn't. Don't find love, bro. Don't find money. Like,
because when you're in a relationship, you there at the end of the day, you there to take something and to give. So if you like, regardless if it's gifts or love, you're there in a relationship. You're taking something and you're giving something. And
right.
Money's definitely one of the things. So if you don't have money, listen, gang.
you shouldn't be out there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be out there finding love.
I think that like when somebody is trying to specifically rely on someone for money, then that makes it a big problem now.
Yep.
And if they just sit at home, do nothing like at all day, then that's the problem. But like, if I don't know, they're trying to find something, but they're broke, then it's different because they're going out trying to do something and find a way to make money.
Right.
It depends, like
Mm-hmm.
And you will know when someone's using you. I used to talk to someone like that, like I helped him find a job. Yeah, I helped him find a job like twice, and then he ended up leaving. Like he left himself, and he was just not working. And like I'm the type of person that like I want to help, but then I felt like I was helping too much because it's like I'm helping you. What are you doing for me? Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it don't even have to be money wise. I'm not like if I'm eating, you're gonna eat. That's just how I am. Even if it's with my friends, like if I'm eating, you're gonna eat. But it's like, what are you doing for me? Like I'm spending all this money and I'm working and I'm in school, so it's like you're not helping the situation at all. Like we're supposed to be like taking something from each other, and it's like you're just taking from me. So.
In my opinion, I feel like a man is supposed to build you up. So for a man to build you up, he has to be making sure that he's leading in all aspects. Whether it's what are you doing, he has to be able to elevate that. So let's say she waxed down. Make sure y'all tune into her Instagram. It would be in the description down below. But like if you waxing, like I feel like a man should boost that and be like, all right, what can I do for you that can like boost whatever you're doing? Same with you when you're doing hair. If he can like, I think we should invest in like a shop for you to do or anything. Like it should be an elevation that should happen. That like, all right, he's at that point where he's like, all right, he's boosting you, and you see the difference between when you was with him before and when you were with him now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's basically my take on it. Don't date while you're broke. That's
don't.
All right, so I want to ask this: what brings you happiness in this life that we live in? What brings you happiness? What unlocks happiness for you?
My family. My family. My friends. And just living, being able to wake up another day, see the light.
Is there any particular thing that you do that makes you happy?
Honestly, if it's anything that makes me happy, is being with my family. I'm really like family oriented. I love my family. Like, and now that like my stepfather passed away, is like I'm trying to be more closer with my family. So, but I love my family. Like I love my little cousins. I love my family.
Okay.
Love
what brings you happiness, Keisha?
For me, it's also family, and I play basketball, so that too. Like I'm free and like I said, my comfort zone when I'm playing, and
we gotta find a right way there for you to step out of this comfort zone. We gotta figure out a way, but continue.
Yeah, and for sure my nephew, like it's just him. He makes me happy. I could be upset, crying, and just seeing him makes me happy.
That's nice.
What makes you happy?
Doing what I love, like doing this podcast, being around friends and family. I love like being around friends and family. Just doing what I love, being around people that I love. Also seeing other people win. Like when I see somebody else win, I'm probably happier than the person. I'm like, yo, let's go. Like you did this. Yeah, that really like I'm not gonna lie, I agree with y'all. Like family really bring me happy. That's why at first I said I wanted like 6 kids. But now I lowered it to like 4. So now because I really wanted like a big family. I wanted to have that scenario where it's like a long table and it's like me and my wife and like we just have a long table full of kids. And that everybody, and also like the dynamic of like having like different personality traits out of all of them. Yeah, but I lowered it, guys. I lowered it to 4. So yeah, I think that really brings me happiness. Also like going out and talking about like real life stuff, and that also brings me happiness. Also helping people and also helping people like really figure out what's going on within themselves, like really like tapping in to like people and like really talking and giving advice to people. I think that's another thing that brings me happiness. And like really, like if you came to me and you like, yo, I really have this problem, and we came up with a solution, that would bring me the most happiness. Yeah. So that's good to hear. All right, so why don't the good and honest guys win?
What do you mean by that?
The good and honest guys never win. The guys who are really, really nice, they are really caring, they are really down to earth people, they never win. For some reason, y'all girls want the hood niggas. So
okay, hold on.
All right, cool. Yes.
Wait, that's not true because I don't really like hood niggas.
Okay.
Because you're not about to have me ducking my toe.
Alright, cool.
I'm about to wear a ski mask or that. But I wouldn't say they don't win. You know what it is? Everybody has a preference. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like someone that's too nice. Cause I feel like I could be a little controlling. I feel like I don't want to be able to overpower you. I feel like I could be a little dominant sometimes.
Okay.
I don't like that. I think someone. I'm not saying you gotta come beat on me and stuff. I'm not saying that. But it's like you gotta put your foot down. But I wouldn't say I like good guys. I don't really like niggas, but I don't know. I just don't want to feel like I could overpower you. Like that's just what it is. Like
okay. But for me, like it's just like I've been good.
You don't win.
And I don't win. Like I don't win with like I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship for like a year or like 2, and the girl cheated on me. Like so, it's like for me, like it's like okay, so I'm the person who's like mad Karen, I'm the good guy.
Now you are Karen.
Yeah, like I'm the good. I make sure that everybody is really good, and it's like. For some reason, it's just like when girls see this, it's like, nah, get the hell out of here. Like they moving and like they like just wanna like just break. It's like glasses in front of you and you just wanna shatter that glass. That's how I be feeling.
But who? Alright, like not to be a little nosy, but like, what type of guy did she cheat on you with? Was it a nigga?
Nah, it was like, yeah, like regular, yeah.
I mean, maybe she just didn't deserve you. I mean, you know, a lot of people aren't honest about what they want. I feel like a lot of people don't want to reject someone just because it's gonna hurt their feelings. But I'd rather be rejected than you just cheat on me and not say nothing because that's like crazy. Like I'd rather you hurt my feelings than you like really embarrass me out there. Like now I'm embarrassed. Even if it wasn't publicly, I'm still embarrassed at the end of the day. So,
right.
I don't know. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to like reject someone because it's like me personally, it will hurt my feelings to hurt your feelings.
Right.
But if you don't, I feel like don't play with someone's time. Like there's so many fish out here. Like don't waste nobody's time.
Keisha, why does the
I actually experienced that. So there was like this boy, and he was like really nice. And
don't tell me you broke his heart.
I had to reject him.
Oh.
But it's just like I don't know what it was. Like no, what it was I feel like he was better off as friends. Like I wanted to be his friend. He didn't want to be friends, but I wanted to be friends, and I didn't want nothing further than that. And I had to tell him that. Like I don't think that would work.
But you think he was like do you think he would have been a good boyfriend?
I think he would have been, but
just
like
not for her.
Yeah, just not for me. For somebody else, and that would have been great. But for me, it's like, and then there's other stuff that fits into that, like little things. That's the problem. People don't pay attention to like the little things.
Right.
And so little things may like not bother you, but it'll bother me. So that was also part of it. Like stuff that he did was like, it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was just a little bit threw me off. So I was like, no, I'm good. Like he was cool, nice, all that, but just wasn't for me.
Okay. So that's your basic explanation is find a guy that's for you, like that is always dedicated to you and everything like that, right?
Yeah, but be careful because sometimes you will fumble the good ones and you will never find love in your life again.
Yes.
That's what happened to me. I'm not gonna lie, it's breaking my heart.
Yeah, and that's
the
thing.
If I could go back, like if I could go back in time and fix what I did, like I would go back inside. If God gave me the chance to go back and fix one relationship, I am going back.
See, that's the problem. It's like for me, it's like you never know what you have until you lose it.
Yep.
And when you lose that certain thing, it's like
your heart is shattered.
Like I think it was a quote that I seen. It says that the heart replays what the mind can't delete. So your mind can't delete the memories that y'all made, the good times that he did, and your heart is really like, dang, I really messed this up for real. Yep. And so it's like, be careful and just know who heart you really breaking for real. Okay. In this society, how is it like moving as a woman? Like as a woman in this society, what do you think that you have to do? What are some things that you have to install within yourself in order to really be successful in this life as a woman?
You need to have you need to have motivation. Your head needs to be straight on. And to be honest, just be true to yourself, because a lot of women they're not true to themselves. Like, just be true to yourself. But definitely motivation. And one thing in this society is, people always have something to say. So you really just gotta ignore people. To be honest, like, it's always gonna be that one person that's gonna be your biggest hater. And it's funny because it's like, you will not know none of your true supporters. They could be random people. Like, the people in your crowd is always going to be the ones always saying something negative. So to be a woman in this society, you just gotta be motivated and be true to yourself. And yeah, that's really it.
You gotta stand your ground at all times.
Right, 10 toes.
Yep, all the time.
Why you say staying around? Like, why you say that?
Cause like, people's always gonna like put you down or discourage you, or not agree with everything you're doing. But if you feel like this is what I want to do and I'm gonna do it whether you like it or not,
right?
That's what it's just gonna be.
Yeah. I think for y'all, women are like taking over now. I think
we've been taking over.
But like, I feel like it changed now. Like, I feel like for now it's like, y'all, like, I see y'all winning like way more. Like, I feel like the independent card is really like with y'all, like being independent, like saying, I don't like to say this, but like, y'all pushing this agenda and saying like, I don't need a man, I can do it on myself. But I do feel like you need a man to balance it out.
Some things you need a man for, but I really don't need a man. Like, you know what? I grew up seeing my mom being independent with a man in the household, but carrying all the heavy things by herself, and that's not good to say. But
yeah, but I think you always need that balance.
I see my mom being independent, like even with me before her getting with my stepdad. Like with me, my mom had me at 19, so she was doing everything by herself, making ways to get money to take care of me. So I'd seen independent, and I really like feed off my mom. Yes. To be honest.
But you think about that independent card, I feel like when you get in a relationship, the mindset starts to be like, I don't need you because I'm independent. So it starts to bring up those arguments and those stuff that like are really like, all right, yeah, like.
Nah, there's some things like I want my man to help me with. Like, I want you to help me with. You don't have to.
Do you mind stepping to the side and be like, all right, the dynamic is for the man to lead, and let me just make sure I'm doing everything I need to do.
But to lead what?
Like to lead the relationship and actually be the man, and not say, "Oh, I'm dependent. Let me do it on myself." Like allow your man to actually help
things,
you.
But I don't. The thing is, I have to be comfortable with my man doing things, because there's a lot of men that will go out here and be like, "Oh, I did this for you and I did that for you," and that's the type of people I don't like. That's why a lot of girls are independent in a relationship, because they don't like it thrown in their face. But of course, every girl will want a man to help them.
Yeah.
Of course, but it's just like you have to be comfortable with your man. Help you have to know your man before he helps you, because you don't want your man going around saying he did all this stuff for you.
Right.
Like,
what you think, Keisha?
I feel like to a certain extent, like I would want help, but I don't need help. It's nice to have it, to get it, but I feel like I don't need the help.
So you don't.
I don't need no help. I'm good.
So you don't need, but you in a relationship now. So how do you say, like, you saying you don't need help right now, but like how do you, like, all right, help me out? Yeah, like when you do need help, and like.
Well, the person I'm with, if I need help, they're gonna help. I'm gonna get the help.
But how do you ask for it?
I need help.
Oh, I just need help.
I literally ask, or if that person you're with knows you, then they know.
They will know.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
They will know when you need like a little bit.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good. As a woman, what are some things that you acquire, and like, if you're not giving me it this way, I'm not taking it. What is some things that you require as a woman?
I feel like it's a lot of things, but I don't always get that. But I still stay.
I want to get things.
Like, for instance, I'm trying to think. Wait, you can pull me off guard. Recently, like, I asked to go somewhere. And it's like, oh, I can't, or where you gotta ask 1,000 questions, but when somebody else asks you, is all right, yeah, you going. when your friend asks, you just automatically gonna know.
Oh God, go back to that question.
Yeah, I'm going there. Like,
yeah.
but when I ask you, it's 1,000 questions. Like, why? I don't understand.
Okay. So what's some things that you're not, something you require as a woman, and if you're not
that I need from my man to give me?
In general, like what is something that you require as a woman, and if you're not getting this, you're not satisfied within yourself?
So honestly, I think my biggest thing, to truth be told, would be reassurance. Only because of what I've been through in my past, and I'm not gonna nag all the time, but there's just some things that you could be like, I call you, you don't answer, like I'm outside with my friends, I'm like, I don't know, like now I gotta see, cause what you mean you outside 12 a.m. like okay. But reassurance is something just because of the past things I've been through.
And with friends too, you want reassurance too? With friends?
True. Alright, I don't really say I think the friends in the relationship, I'm not gonna say it like this, but with friends, I feel like I shouldn't need to reassure my friends at the end of the day.
Right.
Because you shouldn't be doing nothing to make me feel iffy about you. So I shouldn't need to reassure my friends. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends. And even the friends I have now, not you, because we just started friends. But even the friends I have now, like, there's things that they do that make me iffy about being their friend. But me, I'm not the type of person, like, I love all my friends, so I'm not gonna, like, stop being their friend, but I am gonna distance myself. So the reassurance between, like, my friends and with a boyfriend is different, because you owe me that loyalty, and my friends owe me loyalty too. But it's like I shouldn't have to ask for your loyalty if you're my friend. Right. But boyfriend is like, you just gotta be my man. So I need that reassurance from you, because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're really thinking. People wake up with different feelings every day. Right. One day you could like me, and the next day you just don't want to talk to me, and I might just go cry.
I might just go cry. I'm dead. What are some lessons you feel like you learned in life?
A lesson I learned in life is you gotta let things be what it is. And you can't change nothing, regardless if it's friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend. Things is gonna come to light whether you like it or not. And something I learned in life is to always be 10 toes with or without people, because you never know who's gonna switch up on you. You never know what's gonna happen in life. You never know who's gonna pass away, who's gonna, like, you know, stop talking to you. You just never know. So something I learned in life is definitely just being 10 toes always. That's the most important.
For me, it's don't rely on nobody, and basically just be yourself, because people just be being real strange, and I don't know. It's just
people don't be themselves. Like,
just
our generation is fried. Like, our generation don't be like, you know. And this is something I was saying the other day. I'm gonna give you an example, like clothing wise. People are so, like, don't get me wrong, I'm materialistic, but I'm not materialistic with everything. Like, I don't need to have a Mary's on. I don't need to have a Mary shirt, no a Mary sneakers, no Bottega shirt. I don't, like, people don't be themselves. They see someone and they will spend their last money to go get it just to fit in. Me, I was never that type of person. Like, I'm gonna go to Rainbow and give me that $5 shirt. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't get me wrong. Sneakers is different. I'm not gonna wear no funny shoes.
Into, like, everything, like, when you yourself, when you step in rooms, I feel like you get way more opportunities when you're your authentic self. Like, just being yourself and making sure that, I'm not trying to fit in. Let me not fit in, and let me stay true to who I am.
Sometimes with that though, being yourself, some people might not like you because you're not trying to fit in and be like everybody else.
Well, I think you should find another crowd then.
Yeah, no, it's not that. Like, for instance, with me and my basketball team or whatever, everybody else want to, like, joke around, not be for real. Me, like, we just lost by 40. Why are we laughing after a basketball game? And losing by 40. And everybody want to look at you like you're the bad guy because you're not sitting here giggling with everybody. You feel me? So it's like, oh, why she's being like that? But what you mean? Like, this is not a joke. So stuff like that, or even,
I think life challenges you to be. I think life challenges you to be yourself though sometimes, because it's like you may even know that you walk into a room with a bunch of people that you don't even like. You don't really like know for real, and like you might feel out the energy, and you might want to like switch your energy to try to be like no.
People are easily influenced.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. All my friends drink, smoke. I don't drink or smoke. Like people are easily influenced. They want to be like everybody else. They want to be lit, young and turn. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Like I don't know.
What about like that smoking and drinking thing? Like I feel like people would think that they awkward. Me, I don't drink or smoke, but like people would think like I've seen people think like they're awkward because they not drinking or smoking with everybody else.
When I tell people that all the time, they be like, "You still don't drink? Yeah, I still don't drink." Like I mean, that's not what I'm interested in. Like it's more to like than drinking and smoking. Like I don't need to have fun to drink and smoke. I got ADHD. Like I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to do none of that. Like I don't know, and that's okay. Like my friends, like my real actual friends, they know I don't drink or smoke, so they don't be like trying to force me. But sometimes they'll be like, "Yo, take a shot. It's your birthday," but I don't want to. That's just not what I'm interested in.
Why are you not like?
I don't like it. I don't like the feeling. I don't like the taste.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I tried smoking before, but I don't like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like delayed and dumb. I don't like to feel like that.
Okay.
I feel so tired and stuff.
Yeah, I was just not raised on those stuff. Like I feel like I was raised on like different principles. So like I was not raised on like drinking and smoking and doing.
But even some people that aren't raised like that, they just do it.
Yeah, they just do it. Yeah.
There's a time in your life that is like you're gonna try to do something,
right?
Regardless if you was raised like that or not. Like,
but I think it's all about standing on your principles. Like standing on your principles and what you was taught. Like you don't have to step out of that and be like, all right, yeah, let me try to be like them. No, like you can be yourself.
Yeah. I like when people are themselves, to be honest. I got different group of friends. Like I got my crazy party friends, and that's for that type of event. But I got my friends that are calm and civilized. That I lean towards more of that crowd because I don't drink or anything like that. So,
yeah, I agree. Okay, my next question is we was talking about friends, but I want to elaborate on this. Why do female friendships never last long? Like, I feel like guys' friendships last way longer than female friends. Like, you don't go to your friend dinner, you're not friends no more. Like, or like I feel like I've seen females fall out for the littlest things. But when men, it's just like, all right, we know we did that. All right, cool. Like we can talk about it in an hour and be cool, and it would act like it would never be brought up. Nothing ever happened. So why, as females, why don't female friends last?
Most of the friends I've been friends with for years. But that's because the environment I was in, like we was friends for years because I went to the same school for 8 years. So we're just all friends for that long. But one of the friends I had from being in that school, we was friends, and I stopped hanging with her because I noticed like I was doing stuff and it wasn't being reciprocated. But that was years later, like 10 years later, that I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna force this no more. Like I'm cool. I don't need to be friends with you. So basically, I would always go to her. Mind you, keep in mind we've been friends for 10 years. I've been to her house. She never came to mine. I always gotta go to her, do something with her. It's never, oh, let's do this. Like she's never asking. It's always the other way. Or when I ask, it's an excuse. Or it's like a lot of the times I wasn't even asking. When I did ask, it was, oh, I don't have money. I'm asking you to go to get ice cream. You don't have $8 for ice cream. But you have on, you got Gucci slides on. Like you got a Gucci bag. Like what do you mean? Like
she don't ask me because she lived like $5 away.
No, this was a long time ago. This was a long time ago, but yeah, just stuff like that. When it's like
you have a conversation with her?
Yeah, because she ended up moving to Brooklyn. She lived in the Bronx. This is when I stopped being friends with her for, like, tell me if I'm bugging. I stopped being friends with her for once this happened. She moved to Brooklyn. Before she left to Brooklyn, she's like, oh, I'm going to come visit you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, yeah, because I'm not going to Brooklyn. At least not first. Like, you got to come to see me. Right. You know? So, while I'm outside in the Bronx, I bumped into her in the Bronx. I didn't see her for like 5 months. She lived in Brooklyn for 5 months. Oh. I see her and she's like, oh, hey, I was about to text you. No, you wasn't.
No, you was not.
Don't do that. So she's like, I'm going to text you. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Never text me. And I didn't text her because I didn't even care. Like, it's whatever. Like, I said, I'm not forcing nothing. Like,
but see, that's the scenarios where you never know who you're gonna run into. And I guarantee you, when she saw you, she was like a fake, like shook, like
yeah, she was like, oh snap. Like,
yeah.
And then she was with like one of the she was with a girl that lived in like somewhere else, like not even in the area. So I'm like, oh, you made sure to meet up with her.
Yeah.
And then was just talking about the girl, so I was confused. Like, okay.
Yeah. Truth be told, I'm gonna be honest. Friendships don't last. There's a lot of hidden animosity. Your friends don't be supportive, and yeah, my friends. I hope y'all don't watch this. Y'all need to listen. But
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't know. Like, one thing about me, I'm blunt. I think what I have to work on as a friend is the way I come out.
Right.
I'm a little like aggressive, but it's not so like that's just how I talk. That's just like in the family. We're all aggressive in my family, so it's like it's normal. But I know it won't be normal for me to talk like you know what I'm trying to say. So people will take it as like you pressing me or you coming out crazy, but it's not even that. Like I'm not here to argue. That's just how I talk, but. That's what I need to work on as being a friend, but friendships don't last because me personally, I'm too blunt, and I think that's why my friends don't argue with me because, truth be told, like I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm very truthful to myself. Like all my friends say they real, y'all not as real as me. I'm just put it like that, y'all not because there's shit that they do. Like I could sit there and really tell you like what I said about you,
Right.
and it's not me. That's like, let me give you an example. I have like all my friends, I treat them all the same, but there's just friends that I have closer bonds with.
Right.
There's no reason why I have to feel like you talking about me with my friend. And then it's like we're all friends. So if that's the case, put it in a group chat or something. Do a group call because there's no reason why we talking about how we feel about each other when you could just tell me. But it's like it's one thing for like it was a situation like that. Like I felt way about a friend. And I had told the other friend, but I told the person that I felt the way about as well, and it didn't get nowhere.
Right.
So it's like
it is what it is.
It is what it is, but it's like don't make it seem like I'm talking about you. I have like a hidden animosity. If I already told you what it was, it's just not clicking through your head.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna keep repeating the same thing to you. We're mad grown. I shouldn't have to tell you how to be a friend.
Right.
And that's the problem. I could post a picture and my friends won't even like my picture unless I tell them to like my picture.
Right.
They won't share my stuff unless I tell them to share my stuff.
But that's not what friends do.
That's what I'm trying to say. And that's why earlier I said like I keep my distance from the people that I love. It's weird because I have a lot of male friends and I'd rather be with my male friends than my female friends. And that's just what it is. And that's not
so I'm right. So males are like way more easy to be around. It depends
though, because some males are mixy, but my friends aren't mixy.
Okay.
I only got like 2 close male friends for real.
Okay.
They never put me in no drama for real.
Okay.
But like
So let's find a solution. How can we work on female? Is it a communication issue or is it like
it
just
is a communication issue?
Okay.
But there's no point for me to be communicating with you 1,000 times about the same thing. Like I feel like we're grown. Like I don't need you to be my friend. If truth be told, like I don't need you. There's nothing that you've done for me that I can't do for myself.
Right.
Like. And just to say, like not even to like say, like to throw it in people's face, but none of my friends really, like the way I came from my friends, they never came from me. And that's because I didn't need them to. But even if I needed them to, I feel like they wouldn't.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
You're a good friend. Like I don't think it's really
I really feel like I'm a good friend. I just need to work on being aggressive, but I shouldn't. I'm
being
gonna be aggressive.
or stop being aggressive.
Stop being aggressive. Stop being aggressive. Yeah. But I just need to like. It's just how I communicate, but I don't come off like talking crazy. I'm not gonna say I'm popular, but there's just things that I say that I can say better. But it's like, how else can I say it? If I'm telling you more than once, you're just gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends because it just be the same nonsense, and I don't like. I love my friends dearly, but there's just some things that I just can't tell them, or I just don't like. I don't like to tell my friends who I talk to. I don't like to tell my friends what I bought.
Wow.
I don't like to, I really don't. Like, it's just things that I don't like to tell them because I feel like it's always like some hidden animosity or it's always like some sneaky shit going on. I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
and if my family noticed it before I do, every time my mom told me this girl wasn't my friend, it was true. She was not my friend.
The parents be knowing.
Parents
my
know
mom
everything.
told me, show me your friends.
Before us.
Yup. My mom told me, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Like, that's why I said I have different group of friends. Like, say if I'm out with y'all, I would never mix y'all with my friends.
Yeah.
Because that's not the type. Y'all are different. That's not the type of people I would want y'all to be around. I don't be wanting to be around them like that myself. So why would I want y'all to be around them? It's like, there's just sometimes you just get like a little vibe. Like, you just with people you don't know. And it's like, I don't even fit in with this crowd, so I'm going to walk in the back. Like, stuff like that.
For sure. I think with boys too, they're like less emotional.
Yeah.
So
girls are very emotional.
Like, it's just different. I don't know.
Yeah, like I would never understand how a girl won't come to your birthday dinner and y'all not friends no more. Like you can just communicate. I can't come to your birthday dinner. I got something going on. But the fact is to cut the friendship all off.
And you know,
but sometimes I think it really be dependent because
yeah,
like. Say that night, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they claim that they can't come, but then you see them out somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
weird. That's
weird.
That's
But
weird.
you see, I'm gonna give you an example. I had an argument with a friend like last year. I did not go to the dinner.
Yeah.
I was being petty. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go.
Cause they didn't go to yours?
No, I think they came to mine.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go. That's what I'm saying. I need to work on being like. I can take accountability when I'm wrong.
Okay.
I can apologize.
Yeah.
It's not about nothing for me to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about nothing. I can apologize and take accountability.
Right.
But what I'm not gonna do is act like I'm wrong.
Right.
Because if I feel like I'm not wrong, and it's like principles. A lot of girls don't have principles. Like it's just some shit you should not do at all. Regarding I think that's like the problem with us females. We don't take some don't take accountability. That's just what it is. It's always an argument. Oh, you did this, but you did that. It's never like, okay, how can we solve this?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not that.
Yes.
We just want to come for each other's necks. And me personally, like. That's why I say I don't need my friends. Like, if it's going to be like that, if I have to feel like I have to argue with you for you to understand me, I'm not going to say nothing at all. You're just going to waste my time. You're just going to piss me off, and then I'm going to become disrespectful. This is going to keep going. We're not going to do that.
Right.
You're never taking
I
that
agree. Like, just work on your friendships, man. And females, it's just like...
but don't kiss ass either. You can work on your friendship, but don't kiss ass.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You can see when a friend is trying to... It takes two.
Yeah.
It's not never one. It takes two. I'm not gonna be doing all of this and you just have ass and everything else.
Yes.
And like, this is why I don't like to mix my friends. I hate sharing my friends. Like, I'm sorry, I hate sharing my friends. Like that's like if I bring her around and I see one of my friends trying to be her friend, like, yo, no, like you're your own friend. Like we're not doing that. You don't even know her. And that's what happened to me a lot of times. Like I will introduce my friends and they start becoming close out of nowhere. Like, how y'all leave me out there? Y'all met through me. Like y'all. No.
That's funny. All right, cool. So the next question, are y'all crazy?
Like delusional? I'm a little delusional. I'm not gonna lie.
You're a little delusional? What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh, no, I'm not crazy like beat on the mother type crazy.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
I'm not crazy like that.
Okay.
But I did do a pop of they wasn't texting back. So I'm like, hold on, why they not texting back? So you know, and they lived close to me too, so that was the best part. I could knock on that door and I could go right home. But I know like it was one time he dead embarrassed me. He did not open the door for me. His mom said who, and I said my name, and she never said nothing after.
Oh,
I
no.
texted him. I said, "You tell your mom not to open the door for me. Usually she would."
Yeah.
He like, "Yeah." I said,
nah.
He violated.
Yeah, so we doing pop. In case you crazy?
No, not at all.
So how would they know if you really like them? If you're not like...
You don't have to be crazy.
Yeah, you don't have to be crazy.
Nah, because that's the persona that, if she's not crazy about you, she doesn't really like you.
But people like to be toxic. I don't like to be toxic,
Yeah.
and that's why I will never let a boy get me in that popping up at the crib because that messes up my mental. That I gotta be doing this all the time. Like I don't want to do that. If I can't be sweet and submissive to you, I don't want to be with you at all.
Yes. Now talk about that. Submissive.
No.
So, what does a man have to do for you to be submissive towards them?
Don't do nothing that's gonna get me tight. Like don't do no asshole shit that you know is gonna get me tight. Like boys do shit that's gonna piss you off, and I think some boys like to see you pissed off. They like that side of you, and it's just like why? Like why do you want to be toxic? Like I'm trying to be nice, and you're doing shit to tick me off, and then it's like when I start bombing you and getting disrespectful, might hit you. I'm the problem.
No. That's another thing though. I don't think I really been in a situation like that. So there's no need for me to
bring out that crazy.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
I'm not crazy. I'm realistic. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
I'm realistic. Like.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so, do you think loyalty within a person is taught or it's within you? Like being
I shouldn't
loyal.
have to teach you how to be loyal. It should be within you.
It should be within you.
Yes. Why am I teaching you how to be loyal?
You shouldn't have to teach anybody how to be loyal. And it's like.
What if like nobody has ever taught them loyalty?
You shouldn't be taught loyalty.
So you should automatically know what loyalty
You
is?
should just know.
I know what you're saying.
Like, so for men, like, I've never...
Like, finance and never have a
Yeah, I've never had a relationship. I don't know how to be loyal.
Your relationship better not be with me then. Go give me someone else. Don't cheat on me.
Even loyalty with friends, even loyalty with family. Like, the loyalty that you show, like, it may be... I think loyalty is within you. But I think certain people have to be taught loyalty. Like, you gotta
Some
like...
people that never grew up around loyalty.
Loyalty, exactly. For those people that never grew up around loyalty, you really have to think, like, this is not loyal. Like, this is what you, like, talk behind people back. Doing this. Like, this is not loyalty. Loyalty is like... I don't know. Loyalty is not taught. It's definitely within you. And
but, hold on. I think talking behind your back is not being disloyal because it depends on what you're saying. That's to say, I could talk to you and save me in case you go through something. I'm just telling you what we're going through. That don't mean I'm being disloyal. That's just I'm telling you though.
No, I'm not talking about like that.
Okay, I'm just have to clarify because people be like, you know, if I'm talking, like, why are you talking about me? You don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm sitting there saying all your business. Like,
I'm talking about like saying all your business, talking like, come on, like that's not loyalty.
Yeah, that's definitely not loyalty.
Yeah, so I think that when it comes to loyalty, it's just like, it got it. I've seen people not being like, isn't that your friend? Isn't that your family? Like, and it's like, you would not think that that's their family the way they're so disloyal.
That's where the animosity come from, hidden animosity.
Yeah.
Hidden feelings, people don't like you on the low, people hating on you, they see what you got, they don't got it, they don't, you know, it's stuff like that. But I feel like if someone wasn't like, if they didn't grow up around loyalty, then...
How you think they can be learned it?
You gotta find someone that's loyal. They have to show you.
Somebody, you should be receiving loyalty from somewhere, so you should know.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not...
You should know right from wrong. Now, we not that dumb.
Everybody should know right from wrong. Like, it's common sense.
Like, we not that dumb now.
That's like asking somebody, if you stealing, you know you're not supposed to steal, right? Like, you didn't have to be taught not to steal.
Yeah.
Like, you know you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You be stealing. Someone that stole my pink panties when I was like,
that's funny.
Pink panties, like, hold on, I catch you.
Yeah. I wanna get off script and I wanna talk about grief.
Oh my God, please.
Oh, is that too deep?
Nah, you could.
Okay. I just wanna we're not gonna talk about too much. But I wanna know, like, how have you losing your stepfather and we know that person was close to you, how have you dealt with grief? And what's some tips you can give to somebody else to learn about unlocking grief?
Alright, so to be told, when my stepfather first passed away, like, I was shocked. Like, that was the shocking thing. Like, I'm literally looking at my stepfather dead on my sofa. Like, that's shocking. Like, I didn't even know how to, like, express myself. Because everybody, I kid you not, I was like more than 20 people in my house. And I live in an apartment, so it was more than 20 people in my house. I kid you not, I wasn't even crying that day.
Right.
I was more so worried about my mom. Because everybody know, like, I argue and I fight my mom so much, but my mom is, like, the reason why I live. Like, I love my mom. That's like my best friend.
Yeah.
But, like, I couldn't, like, collect everything that was going on that day until it went, like, until the days was going by. And it was like, damn, like, this is really reality. Like, and truth be told, like, I used to have anxiety, so I didn't, like, really, like, how do you say I used to? I used to have anxiety here and there. Like, it wasn't so, like, it wasn't normalized.
Right.
So now my life is normalized. Like, starting school, like, when I first started school, I didn't have no, like, anxiety. Of course, I was nervous. You're always nervous. You're about to say your name.
Yeah.
But after a while, like, when I had my first panic attack in school, it didn't stop from there. Like, it was always a panic attack. It has gotten better.
Yeah.
Thank God. It has gotten better, but grieving is different. Everybody grieves different. Like, some people suffer mentally, some people suffer physically, some people don't even suffer at all because they're so lost in their head they don't know how to feel.
Right.
And to be honest, me personally, don't get me wrong, I was going to school and stuff because I know this is like what my stepfather wanted me to do.
Right.
He wanted me to go to school. My stepfather was always so highly. He always asked me, "When you going back to school? When you gonna do this? When you gonna-" Like, he was so highly of me, so I had to, like, continue. But deep down, I didn't want to continue.
Right.
But then it's like I can't see myself not doing nothing, and it makes me feel sad. And it's like I have to put something on my mind because what anxiety does is if you're doing nothing and you're just in your head, it can lead up to a panic attack. You never know, God forbid, someone can have a heart attack.
Right.
So it's like you have to find some type of motivation. At the end of the day, you have to, grieve is forever, but the pain will eventually fade. And
but it's just
like,
a hole. It's just a hole.
It's always a hole that it can't be filled.
Yeah.
But it gets better.
Okay.
So for those, I could say for those people that are grieving, try to find something that motivates you. Go out more. Don't be in the house. That's the worst thing to do. You know, honestly, I would wish that my friends would have invited me more outside, like as I was grieving, because they say, "Oh, you was grieving, so we didn't know if we wanted to come outside." And I'm like, that's the wrong thing to say. Like, you think I want to be in my? Think about it. Why would I want to be in my house in my bed? And then you know, like I'm going to school. Y'all didn't even know I used to tell y'all I was not coming to class because of what I was going through. And it's just like, I feel like people think of it as like an excuse, like they use grief as an excuse, and it's not. To be honest, it's not. People really go through real shit in life, and I don't know. Grief is a strong topic. Like people you have to really be mentally strong, because there's sometimes I was able to pull myself out of that sad mode, but there's some people that can't do it, and it just really like they can really kill themselves over them. Like it gets to depression and it gets real deep for them. Yeah. So hopefully whoever's going through the depression because of a lost family or friend or someone they may know, hopefully you guys get through that, because that is serious, and people will never know how grief feels until it happens to someone that they love. I think that's what people don't understand. They will never know how grief feels until, like I said, everybody grieves different. Some people cry every day. Some people don't show no emotion at all. Some people stay to themselves, and it's okay. But put yourself out that situation and don't stay sad. That's the main thing.
And another advice I would give is say, live as if the person was here.
Yeah.
Like the person the person that you lose, live as if they was here.
Their spirit is still here.
Yeah, his spirit is still here.
Spirit stays
Her spirit is still here. Live as if that person is here. If you know this person, be like, why you doing that? Why you know that you're doing something wrong, and you know that you're not dealing with the right thing that you need to be dealing with. I'll ask this question.
You asked me why you laughing?
Why does height matter?
What?
Height, yes. So, because they say that you're supposed to be like, not supposed to, but they prefer you to be 6 feet or less.
Nah, I don't prefer you to be 6 feet, but I don't prefer you to be my height either. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can't, I'm 5'3", so you can't be 5'5". You gotta at least be 5'7", 5'8", something. 5'5" is crazy. You looking like my height. I'm gonna have to bend down to kiss you, make it look cute. Like, why am I sitting there looking at you? I don't want to look at you. I want to look a little up.
Okay.
So it don't matter.
The 6'5", that's too tall.
6 feet?
That's way too
like,
tall.
how are you even so... Never mind.
Height differences, that's too tall.
Yeah,
now that's a little
really
bit. Alright, that's cool, but here and here, no.
Yeah. Okay. So height doesn't matter for y'all.
Well, it matters. Now, you can't be my height.
Okay.
You have to get a little bit taller, but not nothing crazy.
Okay. So you shouldn't judge a man off his height. So if he's short,
if you're short, don't touch me. Sorry, I don't care how cute you could be Chris Brown. If you was Chris Brown, I might.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you, Asia and Eunice. Tune in for the next episode of Unlock It 2.0, and we out.
Ask them how can people find them?
How can people find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram let me spell it because my name's a little complicated. It's YUNISSE and GLO with the underscore. And my wax page is wax by Uni YUNI with the underscore.
Mine is Kasia, KASIA, and then 2 more A's _5.
Okay. You don't have a hit page up yet, right?
I don't use it.
Oh.
But you can just text my
her.
Okay, alright.
Get right well.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Unlock It 2.0. We out.
That's it? Yeah!
Before y'all go though,
stop.
I just want y'all to do like
take a picture? Like
Yeah, I want you to do some promo videos for me too.
Yeah, just tell them.